Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Leon from Flex Adventure, back with another video. You know what I mean? So today we're going out a port trial, see if we can get some lobster and stuff like that. Anything else come with a catch, but the aim today is lobster. Yes, a lobster and lobster and lobster. So let's see what can happen. You know what I mean? Out. Hey guys, so we reached port trial now. Over there, so I videos which are a little closer to it stills. So this was built from 1853 and still standing. Wow. So videos as we're approaching the videos right here, and there it is. Is it actually we're not going to Gideos, we're going on the shore. Yeah, so I'm reach the location and thing. I get ready. You know what I mean? See that? Good old port royal. So I'm gonna dive all right so. And I'm supposed to go over this so all one dive and thing and see how we can get, as I say, the aim today, a lobster. Who wants him can catch a big lobster, you see it. If not, can catch a couple snapper or something like that, but lobster the aim, you see it. Any little thing come in or dead, you know what I mean? So as I started my dive, there are some simple steps and simple technique that you should know when free diving or diving overall. You should know how to equalize your ears. So as you see, I'm gonna do now. I pinch my nose and basically force to breathe out with my mouth closed. If you try that, you'll feel your ear pop. That basically equalizes your ears, reducing the pressure on your eardrum, so you won't feel any pain while diving down. If you realize if you go to the pool or something like that and you try going off to certain depths, you'll feel pressure on your ear, feeling like your eardrum is about to collapse. That's normally from your ears not being equalized. I think this was about a depth of about 20-25 feet of water. Oh, big boy, could I see him? I have to see what I'm going to do. For 2 of them, but I see so I'm going to go there. Go figure out like a bucket down there, man. So, as I dove down to about, this is what, I think this was almost 30 feet of water right here. People may ask, how you stay so long under the water? How do I maintain composure under the water? It's basically because I slow my heart rate whilst on the surface before I submerge. How do I slow my heart rate? Basically, I take some deep breaths, inhale for about 6 seconds, and then release for about 3, and I continue that for about 30 seconds to a minute, and then I dive down. And after doing that, when I go down, I'm not in need of a lot of oxygen. Okay, so what you're looking at is a old naval ship that has sunk. I'm not sure as to the date when it was sunk. The name of that ship is P5 or HMJS Alon Bay. Alright, some key things that you should know whenever you're free diving is one, you should never dive alone. Reason beyond this is because you can have a shallow water blackout or gray out, what some people may call it. This is basically a loss of consciousness caused by cerebral hypoxia towards the end of a breath hold. It's basically your brain not getting enough oxygen, and you black out. It can happen while ascend, or it can happen at the surface of the water. And also the other reason is your partner can spot a expected danger, or so probably a shark coming to attack you or something like that. Your partner can spot that and say, okay, either is supposed to render assistance or something like that. Okay, all right, this is basically the same wreck ship that we're looking at, that has been there for some years. I'm not sure of the date when it sunk.
That's good.
So at this point we realized we weren't gonna spot any fish just by free diving. So two of the divers put on 2 tanks and have a go at it to see what we can find. So that's my dive partner right there, that's Ellis, investigating the same wreck ship to see if at least a lobster will crawl out or expose himself. That was about 40 to 50 feet of water right there. That's another dive partner of mine. Free lungs also, or free dive as we would normally say. But this ship was just empty. We look every corner and we just couldn't spot anything. Today was just not a good day for us. So at this point I got my hopes up, just because I saw a couple of antennas sticking out from under this old wreck right here. You will see what I'm talking about in a bit. And right, come on, right there, look. So I saw those antennas, I was like, yeah, I've hit the jackpot. I'm gonna take home the lobster that I needed. Only to know that they were too small, as my aim was a nice 4-pound, 6-pound lobster. But those, I don't think they even weighed a pound. So I wasn't getting the lobster that I came for. So as I said before in the initial stage, anything else come with the catch. So I said, all right, I'm gonna go after a fish. Seeing these parrots and doctor fish, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take on one of these. But looking, I'm not sure if you can see, but there was a nice size snapper, about 3 or 4 pound snapper, just behind that school of fish. So I was there making some dust just to get the fish to come close, but he just wouldn't come close. Normally when you do that, big fish will normally gravitate towards the dust. Reason being, they will think it's another fish feeding, so they will normally come towards it. Normally parrotfish or doctor fish, they eat coral, so another fish that prey on those small fish will come towards the dust. Gun was giving some problem there, so I was just trying to remedy the problem, and there we go. Yeah, this gun is a homemade gun made by me. That's like my first spear gun made. So I went down again, determined just to catch that snapper that I saw, but he just wouldn't give me a range on him to say yes, fire. I tried to make less movement with my body as possible, as I see the slightest movement will scare the fish. Well, that wasn't working. So back up for some here again. At this point I was getting frustrated. No lobster, no fish. What am I gonna do?
That's good.
So I decided to try on the deeper end just to see if I'll find probably a snook. Maybe that same snapper will swim over to that side or something. I just kept on trying. So I spotted some cylindrical objects in the water, so I was like, yes, maybe there will be a lobster, just maybe. So I went over to check it out, and nothing. It was totally empty. It seems like the fish and all the other sea creatures were on quarantine or something. They were all practicing social distance, it seemed. So I went back to the spot where I spotted some lobster the last time, just to see if I could at least find another lobster or find one lobster of size to keep. But all I was seeing were those small fish, nothing of size to shoot.
That's good.
So I dove down to another spot where I saw a cylindrical object, knowing that lobsters love to hide in rocks, in anything they can find a hole, they will try to hide in it. So on observation, I realized there was a lobster on the other end. I'm not sure if you can see it, but if you look closely on the other end, there is a lobster, but that was too small. And look over here, you see lionfish. As you realize, as I pointed at the lionfish, he spread his fins. That's basically a defense mechanism by the lionfish, where they spread their fins because they are venomous. Hey guys, thanks for watching my video. I must say I appreciate all the love, all the support that you guys are giving me. If you haven't subscribed us yet, just click the link down there and subscribe. That little red thing, click it. Don't forget to turn on the bell so you can get all the notification and stuff like that. Also, if you haven't checked out my last video, there will be a link right up here. It's supposed to come up right now. Bam! Click the link right up there and check out my last video. Remember to like, comment, and share. There is also my first video will appear somewhere there. You're supposed to see it there. That's my first video. You can check out my first video if you haven't checked it out as yet and watch them all. Remember to comment.